Okay. So now we will discuss another important part. Okay. And like we will discuss about the XML payload. Okay. So first, whatever we did in JSON, same thing we'll try to do in XML, and then we'll have some additional practice and all. So first thing what we did here, we created one XML, we created one JSON payload for student object. Now we'll see same thing how we can represent in XML. Okay. So first, what is the parent tag here? Student. Okay. Instead of students, let's use students since this is one. If it is array, then we should use students. If it is object, then keep student. Okay. So first, here we have parent tag, parent element that is student. So we represent XML payload in this format. So this is how we represent the JSON object. We represent like this. But if you want to represent the student object, then this will be this, like this. Now, inside this student object, okay, student, how many elements are there? Name, role, email, mobile address. So first one is name. Name, role, email, mobile, address. Okay. So coming to name, what is the name? Developer guide. So we don't need double inverted comma here, simply developer guide. Then what is role? Role is one. Then email, email is this. Then mobile is this. And then address. Okay. So this is the student object which contains name, role, email, mobile, and address. So this is the representation in XML format. This one is representation in JSON format. So whenever we are writing the XML data, okay, you can put some header also. So generally in header, what all details we used to keep? We keep all this detail. XML version name, what encoding we are going to use. So there are multiple encoding available in market. So based on your project need, you can use encoding. UTF-8 is very common one. Nowadays in market, I think UTF-16 is also there and 32 is also there. Okay, so in this way, you can write the XML payload. Okay, now you people need to write for this one.
Ravi, is it necessary to write the encoding all the time on the top of it?
By default, I think it's a UTF-8 only.
Okay.
But it's good to write this.
Yeah, and use forward slash while filling the details. We don't need to keep the forward slash, right?
This one.
Yes. Yes.
So this is the
Before,
way of
before
closing the tag. From here, name tag will start. Here, name tag will close. This is
okay,
mandatory.
that forward slash is not necessary, right?
It's mandatory. It's
Okay.
necessary.
Okay.
Okay. So this represent starting of the name tag, and this is represent ending of this field. Okay. So what you people need to do, you need to write this. Here you can see another, this address has three child element. Okay. So how we did for student, for address, you will do same thing. Within the address, okay, within this address, again, you will write the three data, city, country, and pin. Okay. So yeah, everyone can start writing this. You need to write XML payload for this.
मेरा चीटिंग करके मत लिखना।
Okay, so far I can see one response. And name, ID, email, mobile, address. Yeah, looks good only.
पापा कहाँ है? आंटी हमको पापा को कुछ देना है।
ये पूछी मेरा फोन किधर है? जी मेरा फोन दो तो। मेरा फोन और पूछी मेरी गोल्ड लाओ। हाँ?
Okay, so I can see, KD, in your part, I think something is missing. Like, I think you've missed one or two field. Otherwise, structure-wise, it looks good only. Name, role, email address, email, mobile. Which one? Okay, you missed email part. Other thing looks good only. Yeah, so looks like everyone has correctly answered this. Okay, now coming to this array part. Okay, so if you see here how we are writing the first, let me copy this one. Okay, how to create the student object, a student's array. Okay, so in that case, what you need to do, since this will be repeating element, okay, we'll take this one and we'll create one parent tag. Okay, now we'll create one new parent tag, that is students, and inside student we will write the student. Okay, so if you want to write this same thing in XML format, like if you have array of student, then how you will write this? Student will be there, students will be there, parent tag will be students. Okay, and then inside that, student is repeating element, so you will write student like this. Again, new student will start here and here. Again, new student will start here and here. Let's say this time address you want to write as a JSON object again. So address will be there. Inside address, we will have what all things? City, country, and pin. City, city, country, country will be India, and then pin. Okay. So same thing. We will have okay. So we will have address like this. Okay. So in this way, we can write the XML payload where student is repeating this XML payload contain array of student. Okay. So parent tag name we have given students. Within that we have repeating child, that is student of, you can say student. Okay, which contain child element like name, role, email, mobile, and address. Address itself contains child element city, country, pin. Okay, now as student is repeating, so you can see here again we have student. Data will be different. At this moment I kept same data, but ideally data this is developer guide 1, this will be 2, this will be 3, like that. Okay, so we are, I think, good with the basic of XML and JSON. Throughout this training program, lots of time we will deal with this XML and JSON payload, and we will like keep doing more practice on this XML and JSON part. Okay, so it's not like we completed XML and JSON part here only. Now throughout this training program, we will keep working on that XML and JSON payload. So we need to do lots of things on top of this. Okay, so hope basic part everyone clear. Okay, and in next session we will start some basic of Java part. Okay. So Java part, like, don't think I will take complete Java. I will just give you some basic understanding. And during Mule coding also, I will show you how to call that Java piece of like Java code in your data view from your data view or using Java component, Java invoke call component, what we have. Okay. So Java is not frequently used in MuleSoft. Very rarely nowadays, it's very rarely used since slowly MuleSoft is growing and they are keep removing all the Java dependency. Okay, now everything is ready-made, inbuilt components are available, but still very rarely or sometime you might need to call the Java code in your Mule application. So for that part, at least you should have idea. Okay, maybe in your throughout your career you will not use that component or Java call, but yeah, if you will have that knowledge, that will be added advantage. So if like to like cover that part, you should have some basic knowledge of Java that we will cover in our next session. Okay, fine then. So today we are good. Let me know. Let me know if anyone has any query. Otherwise, we can end our session for today.
So Ravi, these two things like XML and JSON, like how much they are used generally in MuleSoft, like quite often we should be well versed, or like
Yes,
it's like
yes. Entire MuleSoft, like every time you will keep doing dealing with this kind of data. It's very frequently one.
oh,
Okay, fine then. We are good then. Yeah, let's connect in our next session. So we will have next session on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, but actually coming Saturday and Sunday I might be outside. Okay, so I will try to cover that missing session like Saturday and Sunday part maybe in our other weekday. Okay, let me see what all date I can manage, or maybe one like tomorrow we can have session. Okay, if tomorrow everyone is available on IST time 7:30, then let's have one session tomorrow. So timing will be 7:30 a.m. Okay, IST, and Eastern time will be 9 p.m. Okay, so tomorrow I think it's a confirmed only. Okay, so everyone please be available.
Ravi, you were telling about the SQL practice questions that you
Yeah,
will give.
assignment part. Yeah, I will work on assignment of SQL, JSON, and this XML part. Okay, I will give assignment today. Okay, and I will upload video also as soon as possible. Until we will not start the MuleSoft basic concept, I will keep all this video as a public one. So you don't need to have private access for this. But once we will start the MuleSoft part, I will make it private and I will give access on your email ID. Okay. So I will collect all your detail before that only. So no need to worry on that part. Okay, fine then. Thanks everyone.
Thank you all.
thank you.
Bye.